Okay. Da, da, da. We'll do that. We'll repeat that line again when the blip happens here.
We're back.
Okay.
Back.
So.
Okay. All good.
So he turns. Viv, from your line again.
Aelith, what are you doing?
He said that they wanted to use this against the elves. And what I said to the centaur when she attacked, I wanted to protect the elves, and that is exactly what I'm doing. Destroying this machine for one less weapon against my kind.
You fool! Do you not understand what this machine means? It's the only way to save your race. If Kaneepo gets his curse out, then you and all of your kind will simply die. And this is the only thing stopping him from unleashing it.
Hear me out. What if we
Just
leave
stop
your
shooting
machine alone
Okay.
in exchange for telling us how we can stop Kaneepo from releasing the curse? Is there a way? Do you know how we can stop that? Destroy it so that your work lives, his work does not.
Ooh, make a diplomacy check. You do get the strong impression he does not give two shits about the elves.
Yeah.
Yep.
Absolutely not. He does not. He loves his machine. He loves his pretty machine.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay, diplomacy. There you are. Come on, roll well. 16.
Unfortunately, you'll need a 19.
Okay. Can I hero point that and try again?
Sure.
Okay, thank you. Try one more time. That was so
if
close.
someone okay, well hang on. If someone wishes to lend aid, you may do so. If someone has something to add
There's
to
also a
this.
divine intervention.
Oh, Strife comes in, so you can have another roll.
Okay, let's go.
All right. And keeping in mind these are
Come
an
on.
advantage, so these are higher.
Yeah,
22. Okay, there we go.
Yeah.
Okay. Perhaps we could come to some kind of arrangement. Look, all I know is that Kaneepo the Slim is obsessed with elves. Ever since they bound him to this very tree, he has wanted nothing more than to rid the entire world of his ancient mortal enemy. To do that, he spoke to himself at length through psychic means to some thing. I'm not sure what it is, but it gave him an object, an artifact filled with all of his hatred and his poison and vitriol. A key of some kind. He used it in order to fabricate this curse, and from there unleashed a vile, wicked plague upon the earth. And now he understands it. He now wields the power for himself. But should the key be taken away from him, he will lose the power he needs to make it spread. The key connects to portals, different portals, and that is how he wishes to spread his evil pestilence. Without it, his plan stops here, and he has no way back to the material realm.
If he hates elves so much, why did he make us his chosen?
Perhaps to lure other elves. Perhaps Perhaps you would be symbols through your sacrifice. I don't know.
Dr. Luxie,
Yes.
do you know if the key is in any way associated with a seed at the center of this tree?
No, the seed is his throne where he is bound.
So
Destroying the seed would free him, but is nearly impossible to do.
Okay. Okay. Yeah. Okay. That was what I was thinking. That's not good. That's not good.
That's not good.
It would mean he couldn't go and channel his power to the material world, but he would be free to roam around the Shadowfen as he feels fit.
Not just the tree.
I see. Do you know, if we wanted to destroy the seed, how that could be done? You said it was difficult?
Well, look, you did not hear this from me, but once upon a time, Kaneepo the Slim was not a creature of shadow, but a creature of the first world. If you can strike the seed with something from the first world, then there you have it. The seed would be destroyed.
Thank
Bill's
you
got that
so
idea.
much for your help, Professor. You've been very gracious.
Okay, so
And
Bill
then-
just clocking on at this point. So your machine.
Oh wait,
transforms-
speaking of which, I need you to make some saving throws because you're being electrocuted to death.
Oh yeah.
Okay. So, roll a d20 for me, please.
See how many times this goes.
Oh, good, just once. You take. Oh, I didn't even need you to roll it, but that's fine. But yeah, your 19 will be fine. But yeah, 12 damage, done and done.
Yeah.
Cool. So yeah, just a short. Yeah.
Oh, that was the spark I needed apparently. So your machine transforms one thing to another.
Yes.
Anything from one thing
Well,
to another.
one creature to another creature. Yes.
Even a creature like Kaneepo? If we could.
Yeah, that's of course. Kaneepo is a creature, and I could very well turn him into another one.
I'm
But
just
why
looking at
would
the grip
you
saying,
do this?
Well, it would be an
Because-
interesting experiment.
I mean, yes.
and Kaneepo not as a fae, what power would he then hold?
I don't know if his power is related to his, genetic makeup,
Mm.
but hey, I'm, a sing.
So this is just Bill thinking, things to translate. Kaneepo not as Kaneepo.
Okay. Well, thank you, Professor. You've been most helpful and gracious considering the mess some of my companions have made. We'll just leave you to your work. I'm sure you have a lot notes to record
Oh, yes.
on your success here.
Yes, indeed. But first, I have a million questions to ask you, my dwarf friend. And he'll ask Arsini a bunch of stuff. Which, do you want to answer? It's just like, did you feel pain? Were you dizzy? Is there nausea? Is your skin peel off? He does a whole bunch of pokings and proddings. But you feel like a dwarf whole on whole, which is very unusual. There's a height disparity. Your, of course, genetic makeup is now different, so you are now a female. There's just a bunch of stuff that you're just like,
Am I no longer undead, or
you are no longer undead. We will be rebuilding your character as a dwarf.
Arsenia is our
Jeez.
trans icon.
Do you still have like your abilities, or we don't know yet?
I will
If we-
actually say this. I will change this up ever so slightly. In hindsight, I think because Michael Dag, believe a lot more in the probability of choice over random generation. Neil, if you do want to select your gender, I will allow you to do so for this. So right now, I'm saying female just because that's what the random thing has. But if you come to me in the midterm and say, actually, I don't feel comfortable playing a female character, we'll say that you've transformed into whatever you feel comfortable with. Just because, again, this is a game. We're here to have fun. that is not an important enough thing for me to have to randomize or dictate it. So yeah, just so you know. Okay.
I gotcha.
But hey, you can benefit from healing again.
Yeah, that's true. You benefit from
Yeah.
it.
Yay.
But you
And you're
can
not
you can taste,
gross.
you can smell. There's no lingering ill effects.
None at all.
None at all. Now, with
Oh,
one
boy.
chamber remaining, and the scientist, at least for the most part, placated enough to allow you passage through, so long as you stop shooting his machine
And take our shoes off.
and take your shoes off, then you will enter the final room, the throne of Kaneepo. But what will happen when our heroes face their deadliest foe to date? We'll find out next time when we return. In the meantime, thank you so much for joining. Thank you so much for watching. We hope you guys had a spectacular fucking time here, because I know I absolutely did. Let's turn off the spooky music.
Good.
I hope you enjoyed the mad scientist. He is a lot madder and a lot quirkier than he is in the book. But that's because I love the idea of this machine, and I kind of took my own nuances with it. And yeah, because normally he's so mad he just goes into a battle and stuff, and I'm just like, oh, you know what? But he's so cool. Like, why are we just battling with this dude that's like so awesome? But yeah, so guys, hey,
I will also say that's two of this Kaneepo's allies in here we've made friends of.
yeah, that's true.
Oh.
Yeah. At
That
the very
Michael might not end up liking me anymore now that I'm not an undead.
Oh, that's true. Also, you do.
Oh no,
Also-
heartbreak.
Yeah. Also, other people's
Oops.
bones in you.
Yeah. Ooh, oh.
Oh yeah.
That's
But
true.
now she'll probably just want to like vivisect you, so that's probably not good.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay.
Okay. Now, with that being said, guys, thank you so much for joining us. Thank you for my lovely audience members and those who donated and helped support the stream. Thank you greatly. We have now hit 66% of our monthly bill rate, which is awesome. So thank you very much for everyone for that. Thank you to my wonderful players and for sharing their creativity, not only with this story, with me, but also with our lovely audience as well. As always, it is late in the evening on this Sunday, and there are very few people around here to stream to raid into. So instead, we leave you with dag formations. Dag formations are just these little affirmations that we use to kind of just grow as people. I don't know why, because it's just what we do. So the dag formation for today. Take a moment in your next game to celebrate the actions of another player. Very easily, we get lost in the world of roleplay where we focus so heavily on what we do, how we contribute, what our powers are, what do we say, how do we feel, what do we think, that we sometimes lose the opportunity to celebrate when someone does something excellent, both as a player and as a character. Find those moments to share in excellence, because if you start building that culture of supporting each other and acknowledging each other's strengths, you will create a unique party dynamic that will never steer you wrong, no matter who it happens to be involved with and no matter what it happens to be about. There is nothing I love better than uplifting my fellow players. And if you guys want to see me do that, hey, go check out Careful Cantrip. Literally, all my characters wear some of that on their sleeves, just because it's a cool way to play. And, sometimes, your character doesn't have to be the nice guy to be a nice guy. You know what I mean? Anyway. All right. Well, guys, thank you so much. My name is Michael. I'm the Dead Aussie Gamer. This is my place. This is my phase. You can find it here a number of times during the week, including, of course, in the next, 7 hours-ish? There we go. No, 8 hours. Yeah, about 8 hours.
7.5.
7.5-ish, yeah. Where I'll be back playing Curse of the Crimson Throne with a new group of Patreons. We're playing Pathfinder 2nd Edition with a 1st Edition adventure, so we're converting Curse of the Crimson Throne into 2nd Edition, which is a lot of fun. And then, of course, you'll find me over on Careful Cantrip, where we're back after a 2-week break, playing over on that channel there. Then Reign of Winter, which is our Pathfinder 1st Edition game. then Seven Dooms of Sandpoint, which is a brand new adventure with, again, 2nd edition, and then back here again. So there you go. Stay safe, stay wonderful, be kind to each other because why the fuck not? It's free. And until we meet again, as always, from us to you, game hard or die trying. Bye, folks.
Bye.